Hello friends, welcome to my channel Learning Electronics. In this lecture, we are going to see the difference between buck and boost converter. This is the circuit diagram of buck converter. This is the circuit diagram of boost converter. So here, if you compare both these circuit diagrams, you can see the switch S in the buck converter is connected between the voltage source and this freewheeling diode DF, and this switch is connected in series with this input voltage source Vs, whereas in the boost converter the switch S is connected in between this inductor and this diode D. In the buck converter the inductor is connected at the output side, whereas in the boost converter the inductor is connected in the input side. Whereas in both these converters, buck and boost converter, the position of capacitor and load resistor will remain same. Now we will compare both these converters. First is buck converter. In buck converter, power is transferred from high voltage side to low voltage side, whereas in the boost converter, power is transferred from low voltage side to high voltage side. In the buck converter, the average output voltage is smaller than the fixed DC input source voltage. That means the average output voltage is V0, which will be smaller than the input DC voltage Vs, whereas in the boost converter average output voltage is greater than the fixed DC input source voltage, that is V0 will be greater than Vs. Buck converter steps down the average output voltage V0, whereas steps up the average output current I0. Boost converter steps up the output voltage, whereas it steps down the output current. Other names of this buck and boost converter are: for buck converter we have three names. First name is voltage buck converter, because in this circuit voltage will be bucked, that means voltage will be less than the input source voltage. This circuit is also called as current boost converter because the load current will be greater than the source current here. It is also called as voltage to current converter because the inductor is present at the output side in the buck converter. The names of the boost converter are: boost converter is also called as voltage boost converter because the output voltage V0 will be greater than the input source voltage Vs. It is also called as current buck converter because here in this circuit the output current will be smaller than the source current. It is also called as current to voltage converter because in the boost converter the inductor is connected in the input side, as we have seen in the circuit diagram. Now let us compare the results of analysis of the buck and boost converter. We have derived various parameter equations for buck and boost converter in the previous classes. So these are the equations which we have derived. For output voltage, for buck converter the output voltage is Vs into duty ratio D, whereas for boost converter output voltage is equal to Vs upon 1 minus D. For buck converter load current is Is upon D, whereas for boost converter the load current will be Is into 1 minus D. Third is ripple in inductor current del IL, which is equal to Vs into 1 minus D into D divided by F into L in the buck converter, whereas for boost converter del IL is equal to Vs into D divided by F into L. In the buck converter, ripple in capacitor voltage del Vc is equal to Vs into 1 minus D into D divided by 8 F square L into C, whereas in the boost converter, ripple in capacitor voltage del Vc is equal to Vs into D divided by 1 minus D RCF. In the buck converter, critical inductance LC is equal to 1 minus D into R whole divided by 2F, whereas in the boost converter, critical inductance LC is equal to DR into 1 minus D whole square whole divided by 2F. In the buck converter, critical capacitance is equal to 1 minus D whole divided by 16F square LC. This LC is the critical inductance. So this equation can be kept here for finding out the final value of critical capacitance for buck converter. For boost converter, the critical capacitance is equal to D by 2F into R. In the buck converter, during fall conditions of the load, di by dt is limited by the inductor. In the buck converter, as the inductor is provided at the output side, so this inductor will protect the load fault conditions, and in the boost converter during the fault conditions of the switch, di by dt of the fault current is limited by the inductor, since in the boost converter inductor is provided at the input side. Therefore this inductor will protect the fault conditions of the switch in the boost converter. In the buck converter, high voltage rating switch is required. As we have seen in the circuit diagram, the switch is connected in series with the voltage source. Therefore, as in the buck converter, the output voltage will be smaller than the input source voltage. So this input source voltage will be higher. So high voltage rating switch is required in the buck converter to handle this high input source voltage. In the boost converter, high peak current flow through the power transistor. Now in the buck converter, input current is discontinuous because the switch is connected in series with the input source voltage. Therefore, whenever the switch goes into the off condition, at that time the input current becomes discontinuous because the input circuit is disconnected from the load circuit. But in the boost converter, the input current is always continuous whether the switch is closed or opened. In the buck converter, one smoothing filter is normally required to provide single polarity output voltage and unidirectional current to reduce the harmonics present in the DC signal, which will be induced in the supply line. So one smoothing filter is used between the switch and the input voltage source to reduce the harmonics present in the DC line, which can be introduced in the supply line. In the boost converter, larger filter capacitor and larger inductor is required. So these are the differences between the buck and boost converter, which we have discussed throughout these lectures of boost and buck converter. So hope you have understood the topic. Thank you very much for watching, and please do subscribe my channel for more updates.